Good morning, cadets. So, yesterday I started the chemical properties of alcohol also, and what I taught in chemical property of alcohol, that alcohols are the versatile compounds because they act as a nucleophile. They act as a nucleophile because of the presence of lone pair of electron on oxygen atom of OH, okay, group, and they act as a electrophile when they are protonated. So protonated alcohols are acting as a electrophile, and without protonated alcohol act as a nucleophile. Now yesterday I taught you the boiling points and physical properties of alcohols and phenol. Today I am giving you one practice question. Arrange the following sets of compound in order of their increasing boiling points. This is NCERT question only, but whatever theoretical knowledge we have got, that should be practiced while solving these examples. So just see, here two sets of compounds are given: pentane 1-ol, butane 1-ol, butane 2-ol, ethanol, propane 1-ol and methanol. If I will solve this question, then your theoretical knowledge would be rectified, okay? Whatever I taught in theory, same thing should be implemented here while solving this one. Pentane 1-ol, N-butane, pentanol and ethoxyethane. So just see, while solving such type of questions, what is first is expected? The first expected thing we should do, their structure. First write their structure, means chemical formula. So pentane ol means this and this, OH, and fulfill remaining valency, CH3, CH2, 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 OH, okay? This is one compound. You can arrange in this form only, but you should not commit mistake. That is why first we should write their formula. Okay, butane 1-ol. Butane means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-ol means OH. Here CH3, here CH2, 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 OH. Next one is butane 2-ol. So C, 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 and here OH. Here what is there? CH3, here CH2, here H, here CH3. This is butane 2-ol. Ethanol. Ethanol means 2 carbon atom, CH3, here CH2. Okay. Next one is propane ol. So C, C, C. Propane 1-ol. So 1-ol means OH would be here. Here CH3, here CH2, here CH2. Then methanol. Methanol means simple COH and here CH3. Now I wrote here, correct? Now just see, what is the rule here? Greater the size of alkyl group, greater will be the boiling point. That I told you or not? So out of all, here 5 carbon atom, here 4 carbon atom, here also 4 carbon atom, here 3 carbon atom, here 2 carbon atom, here 3 carbon atom, here 1 carbon atom is there, correct? Okay, no problem at all. Carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. So first which should be there? First pentane. Now we can arrange in this way. There is no need to write time and again formula. This is for our information so that we can arrange it properly. So pentane 1-ol, okay, highest, put the sign, okay, pentane 1-ol. Now just see, 4 carbon atom, 2 are there, this one and this one, okay, butane 1-ol, butane 2-ol. So out of this one, which would be one rule I taught you. With the increase of branching, there is a decrease in the boiling point because surface area decreases. So this is branched one. See, this is branched one. Here and here branching is there. So as compared to this one, straight chain butane ol will have higher boiling point. So next one is butane 1-ol. Next one, this one only would be there, butane 2-ol, butane 2-ol. Next one, what is the next one? Now this one is 2, this one is 3, so greater the number of carbon atom. So now here what would be there? Propane 1-ol. Next one is ethane-ol. So see, ethane-ol. Next one is, the last one will be the least carbon atom, methane-ol. Okay, correct or not? Now there, see, I put here sign, correct? Now you can write without putting the sign also. So what they are telling? Increasing order. So increasing order means first, if I am starting from, this will be the least, so we should write in this way, methanol, ulta, methanol. Then what is there? Ethane-ol, then propane 1-ol, then butane 2-ol, correct? Then what is the next one? Butane 1-ol, then the last one is pentane 1-ol, pentane 1-ol. Okay, this is their increasing order. So both way I taught you. Okay, which you like most you can write. Okay, because so many questions are there in the upcoming unit, so I may not explain in this way. So here only it would be better to explain. Same is the case with here also. So how you will explain this one? Just see, pentane 1-ol be now same, what procedure is same, pentane 1-ol bit with the highest. Okay, but question is here also 5 carbon atom is there, here also 5 carbon atom is there. But just see, I will write, what is this one? This is aldehyde, al is there, aldehyde. And see, I am writing here order for different organic compounds, boiling point order. So alcohol is the highest, alcohol due to hydrogen bonding. Next one is aldehyde and ketone. Aldehyde, better to write first aldehyde, then write ketone, then write here ether, then write here alkyl halide, and at the end what is there? Alkane. This is the order. Okay, now this order would be changed. Here the highest one would be the carboxylic acid. In all unit I have to teach this one, and variation is also there little bit. Okay, so that variation will tell you when the things will come, but right now this is the overall order. Okay, so just see here. Now see, carboxylic acid has got the highest boiling point because it can form 2 hydrogen bond. Okay, CH3 C double bond OH. So with the help of OH also it is forming hydrogen bond, and with the help of C double bond O group also. So due to the formation of 2 hydrogen bond, carboxylic acid will have the highest boiling point. Then alcohol can form 1 hydrogen bond. Aldehyde, just see, aldehyde and ketone, they can't form hydrogen bond, but they have got the dipole interaction. Both have got this group, C double bond O group, correct or not? So this is slightly positive, this is slightly negative. So this another molecules of aldehyde and ketone will also have the same thing. So dipole interaction would be there. Now question arises here, aldehyde also has got the CO and ketone also has got the CO group. So aldehyde, why their boiling point is having more and ketone is having less? Actually in aldehyde only 1 R group is there, while in ketone what is there? 2 R group is there. So here what is there? Polarity is decreased by due to plus I effect of two alkyl group in ketone case. Here only one is there. So B bond greater polarity here, then only dipole interaction would be there. So in aldehyde only one R is there, so this is more polar than ketone, because in ketone two alkyl group is there. Okay, so aldehyde boiling point is more than that of ketone. Now ether is less polar than ketone. Ether will not form hydrogen bond, but polarity is there, but only little bit polarity is there. Okay, so ether will have lesser than ketone. And now alkyl halide, they will have lesser than ether, and at the end alkane is there. Okay, so now on the basis of this one, second one also we can explain. The first one would be the pentane ol only, pentane one ol. Then next one who would be there? Aldehyde, pentanal. This is pentanal. They are telling increasing order. So increasing order we should start from this side. Just see, pentane one ol, pentane one ol. Okay, then what is the next one? Pentanal, and after pentanal who would be there? Ethoxyethane, ethoxyethane. Then who would be there? Now N-butane. Yes, N-butane. This is the order. The least one is hydrocarbon, N-butane, ethoxyethane, pentanal, and pentane one ol. This is the order. Okay, explanation I have given here. Okay, so now apart from this one, now I have to teach chemical property of alcohol. Okay, dear cadets, there is one correction. The correction is here alkyl halide will come and here ether will come. Alkyl halide, and here ether. Okay, alkyl halide and ether. Okay, now one more thing is there. Don't think this is the general order. Okay, this varies according to number of carbon atom. Correct or not? Are you getting my point or not? We can't say, suppose I took here CH3Cl and here I took CH3OCH3. Correct? Dimethyl ether. So here what is there? Only one carbon atom is there. Here two carbon atom is there. So each category have got their own characteristics. Here polarity is less, here polarity is more. Dipole interaction would be more. That is why alkyl halide will have greater boiling point than that of ether of corresponding molecular mass. This is the general order. Okay, in this way this is finished. Now chemical properties of alcohol. Okay, so just to see here chemical reactions of alcohol. So as far as chemical reactions of alcohol is concerned, just see, suppose I am writing one alcohol. So alcohol is ROH. Correct? Now we can write like that also, COH. Correct or not? So now just see, there would be one category of reaction where bond would be broken from here. Okay, so the reaction involving the cleavage means breaking of oxygen hydrogen bond. This bond would be broken. Okay, and H positive will come out. Okay, are you getting my point or not? Next one is reaction involving the cleavage or breaking of carbon oxygen bond. Means this bond would be breaking from here. So the removal of OH would be there. In the first case, H positive will come. Next case, second case, what would be there? OH negative would be broken. Third case, we should understand in this way. COH. This bond is also getting broken, and here whatever hydrogen is there, they are also breaking here. Okay. So third category is reaction involving the cleavage or breaking of hydrogen carbon bond. This is hydrogen carbon bond and carbon oxygen bond, or we can write in the simple word cleavage of alkyl and hydroxyl group together. Means hydroxyl group means OH, here also breaking, here this hydrogen is also getting broken. So there are three category of chemical reactions of alcohol. Okay. First we will deal with this one, reaction involving the cleavage of oxygen hydrogen bond. Means bond would be broken from here. Bond would be broken from OH. Okay. This is the cleavage site, and H positive will come out. In the category of first reaction, alcohol proves that it is acidic in nature. Means alcohol is acidic in nature, and whosoever is acidic in nature, that must react with the bases, must react with the metals. So we'll teach first one. Okay, one thing. Second important thing, they have in NCERT book they have included both reaction, means alcohol phenol reaction together only. I will not teach phenol right now. Okay, first we'll complete the chemical reactions of alcohol, then we'll teach separately the chemical reactions of phenol. If you understand alcohol, then you will understand phenol very easily. Why I am segregating here only? Because there are some special aspects of phenol, and that should be dealt separately. Okay, this is the reason. So now first category. Okay, just see acidic character of alcohol. So if alcohol bond gets broken from here, OH, this one, then it is acidic in nature. So now if it is acidic in nature, so it must react with the metals. So just see, take one particular alcohol. So we'll take NCERT reaction only, ROH plus Na. Then what is the product here? RONA plus H2. Okay, 2ROH. What is the name of this one? Sodium alka oxide. Sodium alka oxide. You can take this one also, CH3OH plus sodium. So here what is there? Here product is 2CH3ONA plus H2. This is sodium metha oxide. Sodium metha oxide. Okay, have you got this one or not? So removal of hydrogen is there or not? That is why it is evidence in favor of acidic nature of alcohol. It is reacting with active metals and removing hydrogen. It means it is acidic in nature. Take some bigger alcohol. Just see, this is CH3, here also CH3, and here OH. Their reaction with aluminium metal. So what is the product? Definitely H will come out, and product would be C, here CH3, here also CH3, O whole thrice aluminium. Okay, plus what would be there? Plus hydrogen, H2. Okay, so here H2, 3H2 is there. So we'll balance the reaction, don't worry. Write down here 3H2. Okay, so 6H2 must be there. So here write 2, here write 2, and here write 6. Yes, 3 to the 6. Yes, balance. This is, please write here 2. What is the name of this compound? Aluminium, TERT, tertiary buta oxide, aluminium tertiary buta oxide, and hydrogen gas is evolved. So this reaction proves that alcohol is acidic in nature. Okay, over any problem? No. Please write down this one, 2 aluminium. Here write 2 aluminium. Yes, everything is balanced. Actually, just try to understand alcohol. Just see here, this is ROH. If it is removing H positive, so what is the name of this remains? RO negative. This is alka oxide ion, okay. What is this one? Alka oxide. Individual name, suppose CH3O is there, so this is metha oxide. What is this one? Metha oxide. C2H5O. What is the name of this one? Etha oxide. Like that. Okay, so why I am telling this one? Because the aspect which now I am going to touch you related with the alka oxide. Alka oxide, RO, is brosted acid. What are the brosted acid? Brosted base and brosted acid. So just try to understand. This is alka oxide. Okay, alcohol is brosted base. Just see here, it is proved that alcohol is acidic in nature. So what kind of acid it is in case of Bronsted-Lowry concept? So alcohol is a brosted acid because they are proton donor. Okay, just check here, this is ROH, correct? ROH. Now suppose one base is there, brosted acid, they are proton donor. And what about brosted base? Brosted base, proton acceptor. Okay, that is only na brosted acid base concept. Alcohol is brosted acid. So just see, ROH, suppose this is base. Okay, what is this one? Brosted base. Okay, so now this will give, or you can say this will attack on here, and it will take out one proton. So RO negative, now 2 4 6 negative sign, plus BH, because this has taken one proton. Okay, so now here just you write, this is, let me rub this one because place is less. So in Bronsted-Lowry concept, there is a concept of conjugate acid base pair. So just see, between this one and this one, there is a difference of one proton. Last year I taught you. So this is brosted, or directly write acid base conjugate pair. Okay, now this is here less by one proton, and this is rich by one proton. So this is brosted acid, this is brosted base Similarly, between this one and this one, there is a difference are one proton. So they are also acid base conjugate pair, acid base conjugate pair. Here what is there? This is base and this is acid. Now this is acid 1, so this is acid 2, this is base 2, this is base 1, correct? Now this one only alka oxide ion. What is this one? Alka oxide ion. Okay, now what we can say here, there are certain conclusion. Alka oxide ion, RO, this is alka oxide ion. Actually this is here lack of one proton is there, so what it will do, it will gain one proton very easily. So in alka oxide ion there is a lack of proton. So if it is reacting with one compound which is proton donor, so very easily it will be converted into starting alcohol. Okay, just see, when alka oxide ion reacting with water, so it is forming alcohol, and we started with alcohol only here. Okay, so what is the inference of this reaction? Now just see, they are means water and OH, they are also conjugate acid base pair. Similarly, this is also conjugate acid base pair. Okay, now what is the inference of this reaction? Conclusion or inference means conclusion only. Now this reaction shows number one thing, alka oxide RO negative is better proton acceptor than OH negative. That is the first inference. What is the second inference? Water H2O is stronger acid than alcohol. Just see, from the reaction only, just see, this is giving proton to this one, that is why alcohol is formed. So what does this reaction indicates? This reaction indicates that water is a better proton donor, hence water is a better acid than alcohol. That is why it is giving proton to the alka oxide ion, and alka oxide ion is better proton acceptor than OH. That is why here alka oxide ion has abstracted one proton from water. Okay, so RO alka oxide is a better proton acceptor than OH negative, and H2O is a stronger acid than alcohol. Now we can write third inference also. RO negative is stronger base than OH negative. Now we can write in this way also. Sodium alka oxide is a stronger base than NaOH. We can write this one also. Sodium alka oxide RONA is better base than NaOH. On the basis of this reaction only these inference I have written, correct or not? And this reaction proves RO is present in reactant side, and OH is present in product side. So what is the meaning of this one? RO is abstracting one proton from water. That is why OH is present in this side. So RO is a better proton acceptor than OH, we can say. Water is a better proton donor than alcohol. Hence, water is a stronger acid than alcohol. Okay, inference. These are the inferences we should draw from these reactions. Okay, now acidic nature of alcohol. Acidic nature of explanation here, right? Explanation of acidic nature of alcohol. Explanation of acidic nature of alcohol. Acidic nature of alcohol. Okay. So alcohol acidic nature is because of presence of R group. Because of presence of R group. Alcohol is acidic due to polar nature of OH bond. O is more electronegative, oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. Hence, bond pair electron shifted towards oxygen, and removal of H positive becomes easy. Removal of H positive becomes easy. Okay, have you got this one or not? This is acidic nature of alcohol explanation. Correct or not? Very simple thing is there. This is ROH. Correct? So just see. This is slightly positive. This is slightly negative. Oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. So this bond pair electron will be shifted towards the oxygen. So bond will be broken from here, and removal of H positive become easy. Okay? Have you got this one or not? Now just see this side. Explanation of acidic nature of water. Okay, explanation of acidic nature of water. Here just see. Explanation of acidic nature of water. H2O. Water is acidic. Same reason. Water is acidic because oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. Hence it attracts bond pair electron towards itself. Hence removal of H positive become easy. Removal of H positive becomes easy. Removal of H positive becomes easy. Okay, so almost reason is same only, but here question what I wrote, H2O is a stronger acid than alcohol. Now just see here. Let me rub this side, then we'll explain here. And remember, now everything I am teaching according to NCERT book only. This is given. Only they have not given in point wise. I have summarized in point wise one thing. Another important thing is, if you are thorough with conjugate acid base pair, means Bronsted-Lowry concept. So even if your concept is not clear in 11th class, I wrote here Bronsted base means proton acceptor. Those who are accepting proton during the course of chemical reaction, they are Bronsted base. and those who are donating proton, they are Bronsted acid. So alcohol is a Bronsted acid because it is proton donor. Okay. Now, so here I explain the acidic nature of alcohol. Here I explain the acidic nature of water. Both are acid only. But question arises here, or I have written here, H2O is a stronger acid than alcohol. Okay. Why? That explanation should be there. So let me rub this side. Okay, so just see here. What I wrote here, water is a stronger acid than alcohol. Okay, so their explanation must be written here. You might have heard about Kb and Ka value. What is Ka? Dissociation constant for acid. What is Kb? Dissociation constant for base. Okay, K means dissociation constant, A means for acid, B means for base. So greater the value of Ka means greater the value of dissociation constant for acid, stronger will be the acid. So just see, dissociation constant for the water is 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14, and dissociation constant for alcohol is 10 raised to the power minus 16 to 10 raised to the power minus 18. Within that range, acidic nature is there. So now, which value is more? Water value is more. So water is a stronger acid than alcohol. Question arises here, why? Just see here. Polarity of OH bond in alcohol is decreased by plus I effect of R group. In case of water, R group is not there, hence OH group will be more polar than OH group of alcohol. Hence it will release H positive ion easily. Just see here. ROH. Okay. To be acidic, what should be there? Bond should be broken from here easily. Then only H positive will come out. Correct or not? And when this bond will be broken easily, when OH bond is polar, means this oxygen atom should attract the bond pair electron. This is bond pair electron. Okay. Towards itself. Because oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. Here in alcohol case, what is happening? This R group is increasing the electron density at oxygen atom because of plus I effect. Because of plus I effect. So what it is doing? Whatever hunger oxygen has got for the electron, now that hunger is quenched by R group because it is releasing the electron toward this oxygen. Means this R group is decreasing the polarity of OH. Otherwise, what oxygen would have done? Oxygen would have attracted these bond pair electron towards itself, and removal of H positive or release of H positive would have become easy. But here what is there? Whatever need of electron oxygen has got, this R group is satisfying it. So because of the presence of R group, the polarity of OH group decreases. In case of water, what is happening? HOH. Here no R group. No R group. R group is not there. So now what oxygen will do? Whatever low bond pair electron, this is bond pair electron or not? BP. This side also bond pair electron is there. What is this one? BP. So now oxygen will attract these electron towards itself. Then what would be there? The removal of H positive will be easy. Here removal of H positive easy comparative to alcohol. Here what is there? Here RO negative plus H positive. Difficult due to plus I effect of R. Plus I effect of R. Have you got it or not? Correct? That is why alcohol is a weaker acid than water. Discussion is over. Okay. So now comparison of acidic strength of 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree alcohol. So just see. First write 1 degree alcohol. R CH2OH. This is 1 degree alcohol. This is RCHOH, 2 degree alcohol. This is RCRROH. This is 3 degree alcohol. Okay, please make this one like that. R and H. Okay, so now try to understand here. See, answer is written here. Greater the number of R group. R group is known for plus I effect. So this R group will increase the electron density at this oxygen atom. Okay, so in 1 degree alcohol only 1 R group is there. In 2 degree alcohol 2 R is there. So greater the number of R group, greater will be the electron releasing tendency towards the oxygen atom. So when this oxygen atom will acquire more number of electron from these R group, then what would be there? Now the polarity of OH bond will decrease. Hence the removal of H positive become difficult. That is why 1 degree alcohol, here only 1 R is there, here 2 R is there, here 3 R is there. Then polarity will decrease subsequently, hence acidic order 2. So 1 degree alcohol is more acidic than 2 degree, 2 degree in turn more acidic than 3 degree. This is there. Means what we can say, because of the presence of R group, polarity of OH bond decreases, hence removal of H positive become difficult. Okay, over this one. In this way, one particular reaction of alcohol where the cleavage of bond is taking place between OH is completed, especially their acidic nature. Some more reactions are there. Alcohol more reaction because of the cleavage of OH bond. So second reaction is esterification reaction. Esterification reaction. What is esterification reaction? Esterification reaction is reaction between alcohol and monohydric carboxylic acid. Monohydric carboxylic acid in presence of concentrate H2SO4. So just see, here I am writing ROH plus HOC double bond O R. This is monocarboxylic acid. Remember, OH of this one and H of alcohol. Okay, now this is reversible reaction. Right here concentrate H2SO4. So what is the product here? Ester is formed. RO. Now next one is C double bond O. Then what is there? R. You can write in this way also. ROCOR. Correct? This is R dash. Okay, or you can write like that also. RCOOR dash. Okay, this is ester plus H2O. Remember, while esterification reaction, OH from carboxylic acid and H from alcohol should be removed, and this reaction is reversible in nature and it takes place in presence of concentrate H2SO4, and this is only ester R dash alkyl alkane OH. Okay, this is only ester. So since during the course of this reaction ester is formed, that is why this reaction is known as esterification reaction. Now some more aspects are there regarding this reaction and we'll complete that one also. Number one thing is Number one thing is this reaction is reversible in nature. Okay, so to get the better yield of ester, H2O should be removed frequently. Okay, so important point. What are the important point of this reaction? The first important point is number one, reaction is reversible. Okay, number one thing. Second one thing, conc H2SO4 is dehydrating agent as well as protonating agent. So the function of H2SO4, concentrate H2SO4, I taught you. Third one is reaction is reversible, hence H2O should be removed frequently. Okay, and now just see, concentrate H2SO4 is dehydrating agent, so it will absorb the H2O. Okay, it will absorb the H2O. That is why this reaction is taking place here in presence of H2SO4. And what is the function of H2SO4? Each and every point is important. You should remember all small things. So H2SO4 is a dehydrating agent because it removes the water molecules, as well as protonating agent because it protonate the alcohol. Okay, when alcohol is protonated, then only it will act as a electrophile. And in carboxylic acid their mechanism is also given. Okay, here mechanism they have not given. Another important thing is in esterification reaction, the rate of esterification reaction decreases. The rate of esterification reaction decreases with the increase of size of alkyl group in alcohol, as well as carboxylic acid. So now order we can write. Just see the order. HCOOH would be greater than CH3COOH, would be greater than CH3CH2COOH. Similarly, CH3OH would be greater than CH3CH2OH, would be greater than CH3CH2CH2OH. Okay, similarly would be greater than, like that you can keep on writing. And fourth important thing is OH during the course of this reaction, during the course of this reaction OH from carboxylic acid and H from alcohol should be removed, and this means this OH from the carboxylic acid only, and this is proved by fourth point, proved by Tresser technique. That Tresser technique only proved that OH from carboxylic acid is removed. This is all about the esterification reaction, important point. Okay, so esterification reaction is also over. Now just see, in NCERT book they have explained in this way, RAR. So I put here what to say, the value of R means CH3, all those things, so don't worry. And some other reaction is also there as far as alcohol is concerned, that is reaction with acid chloride, reaction with acid anhydride. Those reactions should also be discussed. These reactions are because of the removal of H from the alcohol. So this side I wrote the individual reaction also. This is also esterification reaction only. Okay, this side. In place of R you can fill. Remaining thing is over. Now reaction with acid chloride and acid anhydride. Okay, so just see, reaction of alcohol with acid chloride and acid anhydride. Okay, so first you understand this one. What is this one? Carboxylic acid. Okay, replace its OH by Cl. So what you will get? Acid chloride. Replace its OH by NH2, acid amide. Replace its OH by OR, ester. Replace its OH by this group, COOR dash group, acid anhydride you will get. Okay, so just see, acid chloride, acid amide, ester and acid anhydride, they are known as derivatives of acids because they have derived from acids. Okay, have you got this one? Now I wrote here with their structural formula. Here alcohol is reacting with acid chloride and acid anhydride. Okay, are you getting my point or not? So just see here, means I wrote here, first I wrote here acid chloride, then alcohol. Okay, don't worry, you can write like that also, ROH plus Cl, C double bond O R. So now here H of alcohol only will go because this is the reaction of alcohol because of the cleavage of OH bond. So here what would be the product? Product would be RO C double bond O R. Okay, remember, don't get confused. In IUPAC you can write first this one or this one, or you can write alcohol first and this one. The R which is bonded with O, R which is bonded with C should not be, means while their nomenclature in ester IUPAC system they are known as alkyl, alkane, OH. Okay, so just see here, this is the R. Okay, this is also R, but it is bonded with C. So the R which is bonded with C, that should not be known as alkyl. The R which is bonded with O, that should be known as alkyl. Now just see, in this compound I wrote RCOCl first, that is why RCO group is here and OR group is here, or this R is here. But here I wrote alcohol first, so R group is here, but name would be same only. So remember, in ester the R group which is bonded with O, that should be named first while naming it according to IUPAC name. Remember this one. Wherever you write alcohol or acid chloride, that doesn't matter. Okay, so during this reaction what is happening? This reaction is taking place in presence of pyridine. Okay, pyridine. What is the formula of pyridine? C5H5N. Now this is base. Pyridine is base. It is base because of the presence of lone pair of electron. And what is the need of presence of pyridine here? It is the base which neutralizes HCl form in product side. See, in this reaction HCl is formed. So this is the base, it will neutralize this HCl. Otherwise yield will be less. Okay, so have you got this one? In the same way, alcohol may react with acid anhydride. Okay, acid anhydride. What is the formula of acid anhydride? Just see. If you are replacing this one OH by COOR, so you will get this acid anhydride. This is their structural formula. In 11th class also I taught this one. Okay, acid derivatives. So here also H of alcohol and RCOR. So now here carboxylic acid will be one of the product, and here ester. Now you can reverse it also. Reverse means write alcohol first and this one later on. So what would be there? ROH, and here what would be there? RC double bond O, C double bond O, R. Okay, so what is the product? H and one RC double OH. Now here what is there? ROC double bond O, R. Okay, R dash is always which is bonded with oxygen. So just see, let it be R dash first. This R should be first. Now in this case what is there? Since I took acid anhydride first, so R is here. But here I took alcohol first, so R dash is here. Name is same only, alkyl alkane OH. So which alkyl group should be named first in ester? R, which is bonded with oxygen. Okay, now you take individual member and write the reaction. Okay, now it is given here, okay, in NCERT book. So I am not teaching extra. There is some more information. There is one word, acylation. What is the meaning of acylation? Introduction of RCO group in alcohol by substituting it H. In all these two reactions, just you see here, RCO group is introduced in alcohol by substituting H. Just see, this H is substituted, then only RCO group is introduced. Now in ester, this part is alcoholic part, and RCO has come from acid chloride. Same thing is here also. This RCO group is introduced in alcohol. Okay, now in this is alcoholic part, this is from acid anhydride, this has come. So introduction of RCO group in alcohol by substituting it H, that process is known as acylation. Now if in place of R, if you are writing CH3, so that would be named as acetylation. Just like R is alkyl group and individual member is methyl ethyl propyl. So RCO means acylation, CH3CO means acetylation. Okay, so this is also should be noted down. And remember, acid chloride and acid anhydride. This is acid anhydride. They are known as, and this is acid chloride. They are known as acylating agent. Why they are known as acylating agent? Because they furnish RCO group. That is why they are known as acylating agent. So this is all about the reaction of alcohol due to the cleavage of OH bond. So now almost we have reached today record timing of video. Thank you, and sorry for means large number or more time of video. Thank you.